What's up guys, it's Gio and welcome back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire OU Showdown battle. And today I have a battle against igotboredsoscrewit, and he's using a pretty cool Mega Altaria team. I'll break down his team real quick. He is on the far side. So he's using a Mega Altaria, which is more than likely Dragon Dance since it technically doesn't get Hyper Voice yet. And then we also have Scarf Magneton here, two Trap Steel types that would wall Mega Altaria, so pretty good Drag Mag combo going there. Then we also have Mamoswine, which is generally kind of annoying to my team if it's Sash, because my team is pretty weak to Mamoswine, because all my ice resists are weak to ground, and all my ground immunities are weak to ice. So, and Greninja just gets destroyed if the Sash is still intact. But we also have Defensive Zapdos, Defensive Zapdos and Specially Defensive Gliscor there, which are going to impede my offensive progress to a pretty big degree. And then we have a Azumarill, which does a ton of different things. And looking at my team real quick as I move my mouse from my screen, I have the same Mega Metagross team. I know you guys are probably getting tired of this team, but I'm throwing in some new teams in replays, and I'm like, this is my best team so far. It gets beat by rain, but you know, it's whatever. I'll throw some more teams in the mix pretty soon. But you guys know the team. But if you are tuning into this episode for the first Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire battle, we have lead Terrakion with Taunt, Stealth, Rocks, Dual Stab. We have Mega Metagross. We have Choice Banded Dragonite. We have Support Thundurus. We have a Life Orb HP Grass Greninja, and we have Scarf Excadrill. So let's jump straight into the match right here. I'm going to lead with Terrakion, as my opponent leads with Altaria, which I immediately don't like. I'm just going to go ahead and get my rocks up turn 1. This Altaria ends up Dragon Dancing in my face, which I do not like at all, because my team is also really weak to Altaria, and Altaria is going to go ahead and go for the return right here, which is kind of annoying. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit it with a Stone Edge, do 60%. I'm just going to go ahead and click Stone Edge one more time, as Altaria goes for the Roost, and at this point he can tell that even on a roll, he can't avoid the 2-hit KO. So he's gonna go ahead and switch out this next turn. I'm gonna make a double to Excadrill, and no, Altaria Roost this turn, and he knows by the way I brought it in, I'm Scarf. So he's gonna go ahead and switch out into Magneton and trap me. I should have seen this coming, but I couldn't afford to not go for the Iron Head to get rid of Altaria. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to flinch this Magneton because I am locked into Iron Head, which is a little bit unfortunate. And this Magneton is just gonna 2-hit KO me with Hidden Power Fire, which is kind of annoying. I didn't know if it was Scarfed at this point because I would outspeed it since I'm Scarfed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into Terrakion and sack Terrakion to find out that this Magneton is Scarfed, which is pretty valuable information for me because I can just go into Dragonite straight away and just go ahead and click Outrage. Zapdos comes in and Zapdos just immediately dies to Choice Banded Outrage, proving that Dragonite is indeed a force to be reckoned with. But now this gives Altaria another opportunity to come out here and set up, which I don't really like, because Altaria can destroy my team pretty well. And I am confused at the end of the turn, and Altaria has a Dragon Dance up, which is a bad thing. I'm just going to go into Greninja, which just gets straight up to it, KO'd by Earthquake, which is a little bit obnoxious, but you know, I can work my way around it. It's okay. I'm going to go into Thundurus right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and click T-Wave to slow this Altaria down, and I just get knocked out by a return, which kind of stinks. So now I'm going to pause the game right here, because it is a 5-2 game in his favor at this point. But I know that I have the Lord chilling in the back. I have Mega Metagross, and if we look at my team, Mega Metagross versus his team at this point, Gliscor after Rocks gets OHKO'd by Ice Punch. Azumarill doesn't appreciate Zen Headbutt plus Bullet Punch, which I can do to knock it out. Mamoswine gets OHKO'd by Bullet Punch after Rocks. Magneton comes in and gets knocked out with Earthquake, and Altaria gets OHKO'd by Bullet Punch. So all I need to do is weaken his team with either Dragonite or Metagross and sweep with the other. So I'm going to go ahead and go out into Metagross right here, and I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, which is really good. And I can go ahead and hit him with an Ice Punch, actually, because I do outspeed and I didn't want to risk a roll or anything stupid like that. And Magneton ends up coming out right here. I'm going to go straight away for the Earthquake, I think, as ends up going into Gliscor. Did I go for the Ice Punch? Was I smart? No, I went for the Earthquake. Alright, so Gliscor is going to get its Toxic Orb right here, which I'm fine with, and I'm just going to surprise this thing with an Ice Punch and knock it out. So that's really good for me. I don't think he quite expected that right there. The Magneton is going to come back in. I'm just going to go ahead and not click Bullet Punch, and I think I go for the Earthquake again right here, because I wasn't really I knew I could take any hit that thing wanted to go for, so I'm just going to knock some Mamoswine out with the Bullet Punch at this point, meaning that I do have a good chance at winning this game. And Magneton is going to come out right here. I'm just going to go and click Bullet Punch, not quite knock it out, and I am going to go down to the Thunderbolt. So at this point, I know that I can win if I play smart. I'm going to go out into Dragonite and just go ahead and click Extreme Speed to keep my multi-scale intact, and Azumarill is going to come out right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and click Extreme Speed twice and clean up this game on a roll. If I had gotten if that was a low roll, then I don't know, because I only had to do 43.5% that time. So that's a very good game. I got bored, so screw it. If you guys are enjoying these Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Showdown OU battles, please make sure to leave a like. It really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is, what new Megas do you guys want to see me use? At this point, I'm kind of just playing around with different Megas. I've used Mega Salamence, I've used Mega Metagross, I'm testing Mega Gallade and Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny really needs High Jump Kick though. And then also I've used Mega Sceptile. So just tell me which Megas you want to use, I'll give them a shot. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.